As you would have seen with the bull, and I think there was another enemy as well. Most animal enemies, I'm so lucky I dodged that.
Ooh. Jesus. Oh, you're posh though. He just fucking rolls around like that. Jesus Christ. Is there a difference between a gorilla and an ape? Or is that just another name for it?
There is.
There is.
Alright.
Gorillas don't have tails. Apes do.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see the tail. Also, apes don't have fuck. What? That's one hit. But I don't know how this goes. I've seen enough hentai to see where this goes.
We know how this song and dance goes.
Fuck.
Oh no!
Fuck, you got
Pretty
tossed
much.
out like yesterday's garbage.
So apparently there's three kinds of things in this game, three kinds of attacks where it comes to sweeps, stabs, and throws.
Yeah.
Sweeps you dodge, stabs you counter, throws you
Yeah, but that
fucked.
attack there is a sweep. It grabs you if it hits, but it's a sweep attack. So you need to dodge it by jumping.
Jumping up, yeah.
Yeah, you jump over sweeps.
I mean, he's giving you business in the form. But he gives you enough time for that sweep as well, though. Like, that sweep comes in slowly.
This is a Bloodborne boss fight, and I'm loving
It is! It's fucking Bloodstarved Beast. Not even that, the fucking...
Cleric Beast.
Yeah,
Cleric
Cleric
Beast.
Beast. But the Cleric Beast
No,
is more
this
behaved.
is the size of the Cleric Beast with the attack patterns of the Bloodstarved.
This is way smaller than the Cleric Beast. Actually, maybe it isn't.
No, it's actually kind of...
No,
like, if it stands
smaller than
up,
the Cleric Beast.
it would be... Yeah, no, that's actually... It would be slightly smaller, but not all the way. Oh, give him the business! Oh, now he's fucking off. Look at him. What a pussy. There we go. Go on. Smack him. Oh, his health's so
Smack
fucking
him the
low
fuck
anyway.
up. It's also great because his health isn't quite done yet.
Well, no, it's the thing. Like,
still
he
got
can't
another full
recover
fucking
posture.
bar.
He can barely recover any posture. Man, the way he moves around...
It
with
feels
a
like a
stake
relay,
in him.
right?
Yeah. And then...
Now this one fucks with you. This one is intentionally designed to fuck with you. Like, it even comes up with the Shinobi execution, and you cut his head off, and he's just like, nah.
You know what? I'm gonna use this sword now. But I'm assuming it can see with its head still, yeah? Ooh. What the fuck is that? That's a blood-starved beast thing, I would say.
That howl causes terror and can kill you rather quickly.
Alright, so it can't see by the look of it. It just hears you and just fucking lobs around.
It moves really, really weirdly.
Yeah.
The
Well, obviously,
erratic
it's missing a
flailing
head.
Is throwing you off.
So, like, obviously it's holding his head, so it must still be able to see. But then he's just dunking it in the water. Like that!
He's waterboarding himself.
Yeah. But then he puts his head back on its socket just
To
to
do
scream.
the scream, yeah.
Well, it needs to pump air through those vocal cords, and the
I'm
only
sorry.
air around is the lungs.
This game's it's ruined its immersion for me. You cut off their head, the spine shouldn't be working.
Fucking game's magic. What the fuck do you want? You come back from the dead.
What is this, fucking Harry Potter magic, or is this just...
Harry Potter ain't got any sort of magic on this.
So what is terror?
If it fills up, you die.
Yeah, but like...
So it's curse.
yeah, it's curse.
It works similarly to Curse from Dark Souls, but it's literally that.
But curse has like lasting effects beyond the death though.
Only in
Does
Dark
it?
Souls 2.
And I thought Dark Souls 1, it removes half your health until you get cured.
No.
Maybe
That's-
it did in
that's
Dark Souls
hollow.
1, actually.
Yeah, coming from Alex, the guy who hasn't played it.
Yeah.
I know it. I know it only just kills you in Dark Souls 3. There's no lasting effects.
Yeah, that's because Dark Souls 3 is slightly easier than Dark Souls 2, which is even easier than Dark Souls 1.
I have no idea how that jump dodge actually got through, but I'll take it.
I'd say Dark Souls 3 is harder than both of the other Dark Souls.
No.
Dark
Yes.
Souls.
It's
1.
not, Alex.
Yeah, says the guy who hasn't played Dark Souls 1.
No, I'm saying
Again.
it is. I'm saying it is because of the technological advancement.
That...
What? That doesn't... No.
Alright.
How does it feel to be
that's
wrong?
one of the most flawed arguments I've heard from you, and that's saying something.
You're telling me in Dark Souls 1, they could have put in the Nameless King. That
they
entire
put in
fight
Manus.
would be a thing.
Yep, alright, so this is...
And Black Dragon Kelameet.
This is 100% proving Alex's argument wrong about Dark Souls 1. So, being cursed in Dark Souls 1, a skull replaced humanity counter. Unlike other status effects, players remain cursed after being revived.
You need
While
the
being
purging
cursed, their
stone.
health points will be cut in half. So yes, curse does cut your HP points in half. Curse won't stack, but being cursed again, their health will stay at half. You can still collect humanity. Yeah. And the only way to cure it is with a purging stone. Oh, there's a centipede in that motherfucker. Because we need more of this wacky ass shit.
Oh,
So
would you look at that? You weren't actually fighting the ape. You were fighting a centipede controlling the ape.
Well, rather, the
I
ape
see.
is infested, which
With
is
the
what's
centipede.
giving it the immortality.
So the centipede's is sort of like...
Yeah, but how did you know the centipede was in there to pull it out?
Yeah, I think it's just sort of like, oh, I'm a dig in here. Oh, what's this? Oh, I've caught myself. Fish on, fish on.
Well, it's derived from Japanese mythology, so you'd assume the Japanese samurai would know where immortality can stem from.
Really?
One, he's a
Centipede?
shinobi, and two, isn't that more like a Shinto priest would know that? More than a run-of-the-mill shinobi.
These are all words I don't understand. I don't know much about the
Shinto is
Japanese-
religion, priest is a priest.
I don't know much about the Japanese stuff, so I don't like to put my foot where my mouth is. Unlike someone who hasn't played Dark Souls 1. Just play it, man. It's a good game. It's a really
I
good
know
game.
it's a good game.
Yeah, but you haven't played it.
Yeah, because
so
I
you
get
don't.
lost.
That's not what you said last time. You said, oh, because it's too slow.
No, that's just me in the combat.
No, I think that
It
was.
takes me a while
I think
to
that
adjust.
was someone else who said it was slow.
No, that was absolutely Alex.
No, that was me.
because I know
someone
one of our
was
friends.
complaining about it being too slow, whereas I'm saying it's so slow that it takes me ages to actually adjust myself.
Yeah, I
to the
definitely know.
combat.
I definitely know someone else complained it was slow. I'm just like, it's the bitch.
Yeah. I wasn't complaining it was slow. I was fucking stating that it was slow and that it's going to take me a while to adjust to it.
Well,
But it being slow is not a problem for me.
Well, if you're going from like Dark Souls 1 to Dark
Yeah.
Souls 3.
Yeah, because I
Like,
was
no,
coming
Dark
from
Souls,
fu- I
opposite
was
way,
coming
Dark
from
Souls
fucking
3.
Bloodborne to Dark Souls
Yeah,
1.
but
and I'm like,
Bloodborne,
oh, it's so slow.
Bloodborne is a substantial, like, different gameplay style compared
Yeah.
to Dark Souls in general.
Well,
But
yeah,
like
that's
you
why I
can
was
play
off.
like Bloodborne in Dark Souls. You build very specifically, but even then, it's still pretty fucked.
Yeah, but I was walking around with the fucking pistol and
So you mean like the only shield you get in
Ludwig
Bloodborne
Greatsword.
is like a joke shield.
yeah,
Actually,
There are two
there's
shields.
a second shield, which is
the
actually
DLC,
real
yeah.
weapon.
DLC. The second
but-
shield is DLC only, and it's only
but-
there to deflect magic.
If you get up to the DLC, you've already understood the mechanics of Bloodborne enough to go, I don't need a shield.
Yeah.
And then it's like with Bloodborne's like, hey, we reward you for going balls to the wall, going hard-ass motherfucker right into the pack, but don't do it every time. And then Sekiro's just like, what are you, a pussy? Like, get in there. I don't care if you got a point of health.
think Sekiro would be easier if they put in the rally system from Bloodborne.
But I think that would make it too easy.
Yeah,
Like,
That would
if you put in the
definitely make
rally
it
system
far
in which
too
you get
easy.
health back from attacks, it would basically oversimplify the mechanic
you would
of going
trivialize
in.
it so much, especially without
Yeah.
having stamina management.
It's like, why would you not ever go in? and then there's no risk
if
reward.
you're doing that, you'd actually need to tilt the whole game that way and just go, you heal off your successful attacks and you have no healing items. Like, if you were going to go that way, you need to push it the whole way.
Yeah,
It's just
and not having a way to back off and heal would kind of divide players a lot.
Yeah, well, I said, like, going back and healing this game punishes you in a degree. But it's just like why they didn't put leaning in Call of Duty. They said it's too powerful. If we put lean in Call of Duty, you'd over trivialize the game. And yeah, I can see that. But Battlefield did it. Did Battlefield do it? I'm pretty sure it did.
Battlefield... No, the Battlefield didn't do it.
What am I thinking of then? I know...
Siege.
Yeah, Siege. There we
Siege
go.
does lean.
Siege is a very different game, though.
Yeah, but Siege is a very different game to Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Because Siege has a substantially less time to die system in which you fuck up once in front of an enemy, dead. When Call of Duty it's beneficial from running and gunning than it is from taking points and covering and shit.
Yeah. Call of Duty is just schizophrenic flailing, while Siege is more scalpel sort of precision.
As I was looking at, I said I was looking at the Black Ops 3 multiplayer, and not a single soul is playing that game.
That's not surprising. There's been like 3 games since it.
What was it? I think 2. Infinite Warfare, and wait, was World War 2 out after?
Yeah,
Black
World
Ops
War 2
3?
is the most recent.
So yeah, no, it's not. Black Ops 4 is the most recent one.
Is Black Ops 4 the most recent one?
Yes, because that's the one with the Battle Royale game mode.
Yeah,
right.
there it is. I forgot that exists.
So basically,
From what I
covered
hear,
over the last little bit is I went back to the merchants I remembered and bought 2 more gourd seeds, so I'm up to 6 once I refill it.
Yep.
We got the Sakura flower that was being talked about
Before to get this plant thing, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, not the Sakura flower. I think the white lotus. 1 second.
Because I know we need to get some sort of flower.
The lotus of the
sort
palace.
The white lotus flower is... Oh, I was reading that.
I'll bring it back out a bit. I talked to Emma, basically explaining the dragon rot, which is a disease that spreads through the land. Effectively, whenever someone with dragon's blood dies, like myself, Wolf, his blood stagnates, and when it happens too much, instead of diseasing him, it overflows and ends up affecting and diseasing people around him.
Yeah, so like it doesn't directly affect him, it just affects the ones around him.
Exactly. It
Because
has no real direct gameplay effect other than reducing your unseed aid chance, and it can stop some story quest lines, but it's not really.
That's where I got super sort of, I wouldn't say super disappointed, but I'm like, man, if they actually had a point where like, hey, NPCs will die if mismanaged. But then again, that could potentially break the game.
I'll guess if you're shit.
I would put it so much as, merchants or people you can buy stuff from would die.
Yeah, non-key
NPCs. Elements, yeah. Things that make the game a lot easier if they're kept alive. But then again, it will also heavily punish those who suck at this game.
Yeah.
The weird thing I've seen about it is like, game critics are like, hey, look, this game is difficult. It's not for me, but I can see why people enjoy this game. And that's fair. And then you got people coming up, it's too difficult. Oh, me palms are sweaty. Oh, I know, I'm doing. And shit like that. I'm like, fuck, man. Like, these people, like, if the game's not easy, then the game's a terrible...
Shut up.
If the game's not easy, then it's a terrible game. Like,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Jeez, come on.
Alright, where is that?
Go on. Oh, first time to chop. Yeah. Ooh, he's actually got a lead now. He's not dead, ladies and gentlemen.
Alright, and the other thing I did was I
fuck
got
it up
3
this
more
time.
tools. The Subimaru uses a special, blue rust poison, which it says in its description, Wield of Wars of Old, blue rust was used to drive off the inhuman Okami warrior woman.
Okay.
That actually comes into play against the 2
Because
enemies
now
that
you
are
have
weak
to-
to it, which are the people in the gun fort. Holy crap, I've never got over that guy before.
to bring.